Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time it is. Welcome back to Spring Creek Farms, and this is a series I've been working on for a long time. Welcome to Michigan Farmer. Now, I'm doing this completely based off my experiences of farming in Michigan when I farmed in Michigan for 5 years. So, just background, I live in South Carolina now, but I was born in Michigan, lived in Michigan for 12 years. For the last 5 years, I lived in that state. I was actively partaking in Michigan agriculture, specifically around Tuscaloosa County. So this is Spring Move Farm Map by Taylor Farms. Love Taylor Farms' work. It's honestly some of my favorite maps on ModHub are from Taylor Farms, mainly just because this is based off of where I grew up. I actually grew up just north of where this map is based in, Frankenmuth, Michigan. Frankenmuth, Michigan would be right over here to the eastern portion, right up here on Junction Road. And this is based off around the West Centennial Farm. So I built what I want to just basically act as like a 1,000-acre operation, doing wheat, winter wheat, corn, soybeans, um, and then sugar beets, and then eventually expanding off into potatoes. So let me so today, get a kickoff start into our series. I'm going to take you guys around for a little tour of the farm, show you all the fields, stuff like that, and especially show you the farm setup. So yeah, sit back, relax, enjoy the video. So let's go over property real quick. So we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fields. A lot of these are bigger, larger fields, and we only have one field of corn and one field of soybeans this year. But that was good. And then a few of these fields in this month we'll get some winter wheat put into them, field 27 and then field 4 up here. So we can't double crop in Michigan just due to our weather schedule. So goal is to either put this in October or November, and we'll harvest this around July and August, late July, early August. That'll be our first crop that will take off the year, and then after that will be sugar beets and then soybeans and then corn. Because in Michigan we can easily harvest corn into early December. We've actually have harvested corn with snow on the ground. Beans are more fragile crops, so we try to get those off as early as possible. Even though we have combined with beans before, and a neighbor this year just combined and in January a field of beans. It was not good. It was not definitely good yield in beans, but you gotta do what you gotta do, and they were healthy. So that's our property. Now I'm gonna take you guys around for a tour of the farm. So over here, this is our farmhouse. It's just a basic big American farmhouse, kind of what you would see here in rural Michigan, especially in the farm. Got my Mustang again. We are just about 2 hours north of the Motor City. Hour and 40 minutes more realistically. So you had to go with a good old Mustang. And then I do got a backyard on this little place, and whitetail showing in the field. And then I have a bunch of fields back behind the house. But across the road is where the farm is. Ditches. We have a lot of these in Michigan. A mailbox, of course, across the road. This is our farm, so just kind of get you guys a more dynamic look. We'll go up in the air. We have a bin site, a smaller shed, our workshop, and then our main pole barn. It's a larger property, but again, this is for a larger operation. So over here, parked over here, right beside the cornfield, which we do actually rent this field off our neighbor. We have a Medako free flex field roller, 2410 field roller, which you'll see a bit of action with on our 9470 RX. When you start this video, you probably saw that. And then, which I filmed some of this, but this is our Kinsey Mocktail 401. This is our main disc that we use to disc up our sugar beet ground, and then as well as sometimes doing corn ground, but mainly for sugar beets. Alright, let's go into the pole barn. This is where all the fun stuff is. Kinda almost don't want to go in it right now. Kinda want to go workshop. Nah, we'll do the pole barn. This is a 60 by 120 pole barn. It just has electricity, no heating in here. Up front here, 4955. This is original. My Dad actually bought this tractor to operate and run the farm. This is actually, in real life, what we had on our farm to do our planting, 6-row planter. And then, right before I left, we upgraded to 12-row. Big tillage tractor, because in Michigan, and as well as just a lot in the Midwest, we do have our primary tillage tractor, 9470 RX. This is a mean dog, bad horse. This is a bad dog right here. He pulls all the tillage equipment pretty much. I'm a Mack guy, so I got my free Mack truck. So I have an Anthem 6x4 right here, Superliner, and then these both have Landau, Load King, not Landau, Load King pace setter free hopper. Back over here, we have a 135M John Deere with our front loader and then our snow blower, because again, this is Michigan, we get a lot of snow. And we have our older Mack Superliner, I think this is what it is. Nope. Yeah, I think it's the Mack Superliner. This does basically either haul sugar beets, hauls a nursery trailer, or sometimes hauls one of these grain trucks if we need to get the sugar beet trailer on a different truck. We have our HX20, just good old bush hog. You can't go anything wrong with the bush hog. Here we have on our MT beet wagon. This is what we use to haul our beets around. Here's our 40-foot East End dump trailer, haul our sugar beets with. 8550 class Exxon. This is what we use to do all the little in-between work, and it all is up to US specifications. We just have our Best Way 90-foot boom sprayer right here. Just put on some after spray and stuff like that. Kinsey, crap, 1051. This is our main auger wagon. We have a little Burns Technology, little company out of Germany, and this is our fertilizer spreader. We have a Kinsey 3665 Blue Drive, this 16-row split row planter on 30 and 15. This does corn, soybeans, and sugar beets and works perfectly on all 3 crops. Never had a problem with that planter. Alright, let's get out of here. Parked outside is our convertible auger. This is what we use our 2 Meridian. I think these are 3608s over here. We have our John Deere tandem drill system. Now we had a lot of these in Michigan. A lot of people were fans of tandem drills, 30-foot tandem drills. This is 1590 tandem drill, and this is what we just used to put in our winter wheat. A little overgrown back here. There's our nursery trailer, parked right next to our 2 Aggie West Steel tanks, which holds fertilizer and herbicide respectively to the ones I'm pointing at. Again, we put a bunch of our junk back here. We have a Degelman rock picker. We get rocks in Michigan. You gotta have a rock picker. E2 821G front loader from Case. We use that also for snow removal and sometimes rock picking. Yeah, our Aggie backhoe unloading auger. We use to unload out of our bins. We have a little pole bar trailer. Well, I think this is like about 15 foot. Then we have 20-foot beaver tail, gooseneck. Roush. So again, Michigan, we do get a lot of German companies in Michigan. So I have a Roush. This is our main deep end cultivator that we use to do cultivation. If we're not plowing, we use this on cultivation, mainly on corn ground. And if we're not, or soybean ground. And then we have our 2660 VT to do our vertical tillage with. Again, bins, 2 Meridian 3608s. And then our Agri bin system. So we have 2 bins, a dryer, systems all done. And here's our little shed. Now we store all the little things that just needs to be put into a shed. Now this one does have, this one just has lighting. Or electricity, as I should probably properly say. Come on, door. There we go. So we have one roll door here. Here's our Underfer 3755L XL for tendering seeds. Again, we have larger properties, so we definitely need a seed tender. And we have a Meridian 990 MX series for fuel tank. We got our 4x2 Gator. This is actually the one that I use at work at my county job, so I just had to put it in. This is actually exactly the one that I have at work. SV340 skid steer from Case with a bucket and a pallet fork. Uh, we got our driver grain deck from Soaring Eagle. 4020. Husqvarna, dirt bikes, four-wheeler, old motorcycle, Kawasaki, Husqvarna, you know. Mower, riding lawn mower, that's what I was trying to think of. Parked out here, this is their 2008 Ford F350. It's a Super Duty. It's all modded up. This is some of the farm work. It's not the main farm truck, and then we have our fuel storage parked all the way over here, right by our field. And then finally, this is our main workshop. Heating, has heating, electrical, all that good stuff. So right here, we have my main farm truck. This is my brand new 2023 Chevy 3500 Silverado. The dually, and it's not a long country. It's not a long country. Not long country. High country. You know, it has a short bed on it, but that does mean most of the front work. 2014 8270R from John Deere has 38 spacing, but in the future we may put 36 on it. Do our beet and potato ground, and we have an equal tail on it to bust out our high acre grounds, because again in Michigan our ground gets frozen quite easily, starting in right after harvest, so like in November and December, and then we can't get into the ground until late May. Honestly, we're still planting it back up in Michigan. A lot of my friends are still planting. And then we have a Quad 750 Lexon over here. I think this is actually a 2015 model. This is our main combine. And it has a window, the little tip up Harvest Master. A 45-foot bean head right here. And then a 16-row corn head. Again, larger acres, and they match perfectly with our sizing. And finally, I wish we had beat lifters on consoles, but we can't have nice things, so I just went with a Ropa Tiger 6. Now, Ropa is a German company, but they are starting to get some presence over here in America. The Hunting Farms up in Minnesota, one of my very good friends, they're starting to use two, I think, Tiger 4s. Here, hold on. I'll just show you guys. They're starting to use two of the Panther 2s, sorry. They have two Panther 2s right now. Tiger 6, we're only running one, and then they're actually based out of Sandusky, Michigan, which is only about a 30-minute drive from Frankenmuth. So yeah, that is a tour of the farm. Again, it's a large-scale operation. At the end of the day, it's also a very simple operation. And just take a tour of the rest of the shop. Down here's our little work lounge. This is my office down over here. There's a storage room down here. There's another storage room here with all of our parts that we keep on the farm. And then we have a loft up here, so we have storage, and then this is for our workers. If we have a worker who's helping us out, they can stay up here. It's cozy, stuff like that. And yeah, we just have a little area to overlook the operation. Again, it's a bigger shed and it's a bigger operation, so you kind of just see that overlook sometimes. And then our workbench is all down here. But yeah, that is pretty much a tour of the farm. Got my little chair in here as well. Got my little chair in here as well. Come on. There you go. So yeah, that is a tour of the farm. Hope you guys enjoyed. We are definitely going to do a lot more content on this. Remember, I post a lot on Instagram about my farming series, as well as I do stream on Twitch. If you want to get more interactions with me outside the video and YouTube and Instagram, I highly recommend my Twitch streams. I do talk a lot more about Michigan agriculture. again, that's the video I have for you guys today. Hope you enjoyed that footage at the beginning with some transport and tillage equipment. But if you like the video today, please like, share, subscribe. You know, do the whole mumbo jumbo. It just helps our channel out and grow. Remember, visit my Instagram page. Uh, all the information is in my bio, where I post most of my content. Also, remember to go over and follow me at Twitch, Spring Creek Farms, to see my weekly streams, well, somewhat weekly streams. And then, yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Hope you all have a good day. Peace.